In many ways, it's one of the best things that's happened to Bungie, right?
What I really like about this new Bungie relationship with Activision is I never saw it coming.
The idea that Bungie would make Halo for 1,000,000 years was inconceivable.
In a lot of ways, we're starting over.
I can't wait to see where Bungie is going to take us next. I know it's going to be ambitious. I know it's going to be something exciting. I just want to find out some details on it.
Being an underdog and having something to prove and remembering that we're not the top dog anymore is a great thing to happen to us.
We're out on our own in the wilderness again, and we have to fight to bring every customer along with us.
Hey guys, how's it going? Shimbob here, and in the light of recent events in the gaming world regarding companies such as EA and Activision and Bungie sort of not satisfying the consumers as you would expect them to, I decided to do a little bit of a video on the reasons why I probably will never pre-order a video game again. So I used to love the hype around pre-ordering a video game, especially back in the days, the old days as I'll call them, where you would go to the store, wait in line, and purchase an actual hard copy of the game. I remember specifically going to a midnight release of Halo 2 actually at a local game store when I was 11 years old with my older brother, and how much of a great memory that was that night, and that game really has been for me over the years. The hype from Halo 1 to Halo 2 was real, and people were expecting a lot, and I think it's safe to say that they weren't disappointed. It was moments like this that made pre-ordering a game such a great experience, because you, for the most part, got what you were expecting, and also got to play it right away, which in the day of hard copies meant a lot more, because everyone else couldn't just stay at home and get the digital download copy like they can these days. You had to be committed and really want that day one release copy, and you had to pre-order it or they would sell out. Speaking of selling out, let's fast forward 13 years to when another sequel to a game I loved was being released. Ironically, by the same company that gave me my first great pre-order experience, a childhood memory that I'll cherish forever. However, this sequel release in 2017 that I also regrettably pre-ordered would turn out to be the last game I pre-order, and the one that sort of stole the magic and took advantage of people like me who had been trusting of them for so long. In case you didn't know what I'm referring to yet, it is of course Destiny 2 and Bungie. So like most people, I believed the hype and thought that this sequel was going to be a few steps forward for the franchise. However, it turned out to be more like 2 steps to the side and 1 step back. I was glad at the time that I had pre-ordered the game. I got to play it straight away and start making content on it, which was really good, but after a week or so, I started to run out of things to do, and I wasn't sure if I'd missed something or what was going on. So I went online and started looking around, and I started to see that everyone else was sort of having the same issue, and it wasn't just me. And that's really when things started to go downhill for Destiny 2 fast. Now, I'm not going to go into an in-depth review of Destiny 2's shortcomings in this video. There's plenty of other places on the internet where you can find that. I think we can all agree though that what we thought we were getting and what we expected to get with Destiny 2 and what we did get with this launch were 2 completely different things, and not in a good way either. I think I'll just leave it at that. Of course, I'm disappointed with how Destiny 2 turned out. I think most Destiny fans are. However, the thing that also bugs me is that I gave them my money in good faith. I pre-ordered the game, and rather than wait to see how the game actually was after it launched and then make my decision on whether or not to buy it, I'd already bought it off the back of their marketing and hype, and I was locked in. Even more embarrassingly, I bought the season pass as well. So these all were sort of mistakes on my behalf. I'll accept that. I fully accept that I'm responsible for my own actions and circumstances. However, I also believe that if you don't learn from your mistakes and change your ways, then you're a fool. So thanks to Destiny 2 and Bungie/Activision, as well as the current climate of AAA gaming at the moment, I probably will never pre-order another game again. This is simply because I'd rather force a developer to make an actual good game that gets good reviews and is well received from their community, therefore earning my purchase and money, rather than what's happened here and will continue to happen in the future potentially, where they know that if they spend more money on marketing and hyping a game to no end, that they can sell pre-order copies and secure their return on investment straight away. Now, I understand that from a business perspective, they need to make a profit on these games to please the publishers, shareholders of the companies like Activision and EA, but if they focused on more of a pure approach whereby they spend a larger portion of their funds on developing the epic games they promise, that they would be better off for it in the long run, especially for a potentially long-running franchise like Destiny. I always believe that actions speak louder than words, and that a good quality product and a happy fan base of customers that will advocate on your behalf and refer people to your business or game will always outperform any hollow marketing or advertising ploy that you can spin. Especially these days, as consumers, particularly in the gaming world, are becoming much more savvy and aware of the monetization methods that companies use in their games. So basically the message that I'm trying to get across with all of this, guys, is to still play and love whatever games and companies you want to, but maybe tread a little bit more cautiously and turn the developer-gamer relationship into more of a two-way street than it sort of has been lately, and make those developers really earn your money rather than just giving it to them blindly because they said you should. That's all I'm going to say on the topic today, guys. So basically, to sum it up, Destiny 2 and Bungie burnt me. This was sort of off the back of the release of Curse of Osiris recently too. It was just the straw that broke the camel's back for me, and yep, I'm never going to be pre-ordering a game again. Even Titanfall 3, which Titanfall 2 is fantastic, but now that they've got bought out by EA, I'm very cautious. So anyway, leave a comment down below, guys, telling me what you think, if you still will be pre-ordering games, what you think of Curse of Osiris. Go ahead and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And until next time, guys, just keep doing what you're doing. Cheers.